Hey,
Hello, Sophia.
hello, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
It's okay. I'm
It's
okay.
it's beautiful where you are.
Thank you. I am in Georgia now.
Oh, are you in Georgia?
Yes, I came to visit my family because it's a long time that I don't see them for
Yes.
this pandemic period. So I missed them a lot.
Yeah,
So
I
we
can
had in
imagine.
Italy, yes.
Yeah.
So it was possibility in Italy now to travel because we have like colors and high risk colors in different regions and low
Mhm.
risk colors. So it was low risk color Milano. So I could
Oh, I
travel. So
see. Oh,
yes.
and how long did you not see them? For the whole year?
Yes, yes,
Oh, that's so
yes.
sad. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So
So
tell me, so you were in Milan in the
yeah.
lockdown. So how was that for you? What was your reaction when the lockdown was announced?
Uh, First time, it was easier maybe for me
Mm.
because I had this energy to be strong and so on. So I had more hopes, of course,
Mm.
also, and the people also in Italy was more like singing on balconies, and
Oh
we saw
yes.
some videos, yes, in internet. But second time it was heavier for me because I could not expect that it would happen again.
Mm.
So I was very sad and not so well, I could say.
Oh, okay. But the first
And
lockdown was already in February in Italy, wasn't it? Because it was.
and now
Yeah.
in this moment in Italy we have third wave
Oh, okay.
of
Yeah.
COVID. Yes, since the beginning of the pandemic,
Mm.
and we have now there are three new contagious variants of virus. It is
Mm.
English, as I remember, Brazilian, and Nigerian.
Yeah.
And Italy is divided in different colors for each region based on the severity of
Mm.
the infections. And the colors are, as I told you before,
Yeah.
like from white color, it's no risk, to red, it's high risk color. And as regards theaters in Italy are closed from
Mm.
November 2020, and now they should reopen 27th of
Oh,
March.
okay.
We hope, we
Oh,
really hope, yes.
yeah, yeah.
And but in only in yellow regions, they say, because it is a lower risk region if
Oh,
you are
I
in yellow
see.
region. Yes.
Mm.
So anyway, in any case, they will only be able to hold 25% of total public, I think. And of course, wearing masks and
Mm.
sitting at a distance, of course. And the cast of singers will pass anti-COVID tests before each performance. And as we know, at the moment, the theaters have this small streaming activity all over the
Oh, okay.
world, but I cannot imagine, theater artists to work on streaming, because we
Mm.
need this exchanging energy, public and in theater and artists. You know what I mean?
I know
Yes,
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
yes.
That's
So it is
also.
very difficult. Yes.
Mm. Um, yeah, this is also something that everybody says is that interaction
Yeah.
that they miss, and from the audience. Um,
Yeah.
that first lockdown, you said that a lot of people were singing on the balconies, and so do
Yeah.
you think that also helped a little bit with the whole spirit of it?
People was like divided, somebody
Okay.
did not like this reaction, but
Oh.
somebody maybe failed to do to like reaction. It was like reaction, you know, it was like a very confused reactions of people, because it was first time, and nobody knew what will be in the future. But now nobody thinks.
Oh,
Nobody
really?
thinks. Yes.
So you
Because
think it's a bit, yeah.
Yeah, we are tired a little bit to be like closed. We need each other. We need people. We need this contact, you know, to meet each other. We are people. We are alive. So it's important.
Yeah. I also found everybody said that this third lockdown, you know, that was the worst one, because it's that I think sometimes it's this ongoing thing, and every time we think now it's going to be over, but then, you know, it starts again. So yeah, no, I definitely,
we are tired. I think we are tired. We lost energies to wait. And it is it's long time, like more than 1 year, so it's a long time. So I know we need to be strong, and we need to have hopes, and but we need to go out. We need to see the daylight. We need to meet each other. We need our friends and our life that we had before. So
when you were over the summer last year, there was sort of a little bit of hope, and some people started doing little concerts and things, and I think some of the theaters also then opened.
Yes, I also had in program in Palermo Electra, and I was so happy that something was changing, and I was studying new role and singing and so on. But then came this wave of COVID, and they cancelled this performance. So it was for me really heavy.
And the singing with the masks, how do you find that?
My God. Impossible. I saw a concert from La Fenice. It was a New York concert, and I saw solists singing without mask, of course, but all chorus and orchestra artists all with masks, and it was very strange to see. Really, very strange. I cannot imagine to sing with mask. I don't know, because the voice needs to be like to run in front, like brilliant, but with mask, how it is possible, I don't know.
And I heard somebody also say about the opening of the mouth, you know, that it's difficult to open your mouth,
of course,
with the mask.
Yes, and some people, they have allergies, you know, on the skin, red skin, and it is not easy to breathe. And we singers, we need to breathe all the time, like.
And how is the interaction then also, because now you have to keep the distance, and you know, it's all this awareness of this being not close. Do they rewrite the script a little bit so that it makes sense that you're not so close to each other?
Maybe for respect and for to give example, maybe for this pandemic, I mean, it is not easy period. So maybe for this period to have some distance is okay. But I hope it will change, that we return to hug each other.
Me too. Because I like that so much, you know, and this contact with people and
for Italian people, it is very difficult, because Italians, you know, fire inside, so we need this touching. How are you? And touching.
So there's such an adjustment. But tell me, how did you start in music?
Sometimes I say that when I was in belly, I was already artist. Because all my family members, like my sister, my parents, and my grandparents also, everybody sings. And in
Really?
Georgia, yes,
Yeah.
in Georgia, it is like it is like religion, you know, like very strong tradition. In every family, you see piano, in every family.
Really?
And yes, and this uh, children, they go to school to study piano, to study singing. It's very important to have this musical education. So it always, I cannot say when I start this, always I remember myself with music. So
Wow, that's wonderful. And singing, or did you also play the piano?
yes, I first I started like as a pianist. It was like for 10 years I played the piano. Yes, I have also diploma and participated in some competitions and like as a pianist. But then we discovered this strong voice. So I was fascinated with this opera world, and I entered the conservatory here in Georgia, and then I started to sing. And then I went to Italy, and I started my real career like a singer in Italy. Yes, because I was like 22 years old. So I finished conservatory in Italy, and then my career started there.
Okay.
Yes.
And so you've just always thought you were going to be a professional singer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, maybe not singer from the beginning, but
Yeah.
always like in this classical music world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's so interesting. So it comes from your family.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It comes from Georgia because Georgia is music,
Oh, I
musicians,
see. I
singers.
see.
Yes.
Oh, that is so wonderful. Well, yeah, here's in Vienna, and the Staatsballet is a principal dancer from Georgia, Katie
Really?
Papava. Yeah, she's a principal dancer
Good.
here.
Yeah.
But so you come from now a country where music is so prominent, you say, and children all play music. Is it also like that in the schools? Do you also have music in education in the schools?
Yes. Yes. We had piano classes also, and we studied also this how they say this music story
Oh,
from the
okay.
beginning. Yes, yes.
And is it
It's very
still like,
important.
is it still like that in the schools?
Yes, because I see children tell me that they love very much music schools, the music classes, lessons, and they enjoy very much. So it is from
Okay.
family, from families,
Yeah.
from parents, tradition.
So would you say, and the theaters in Georgia, so would you say that art is being valued in Georgia?
Unfortunately, I can say also, like I can make some line from Georgia and also Italy, like this pandemic period, for example. No, unfortunately, like Italian state, for example, institution don't value artists properly because the state must give money, but also in Georgia, this I mean also for Georgia, the state must give money to the theaters and culture in general. But the theaters don't gain money sufficiently. So the state see theaters like heavy machines, which don't produce richness. But the money spent in theaters and culture should not come back as material goods, but spiritual and cultural richness. So I hope that it will change one day, because it is very important for like for society, the music. It makes you it forms you like as a person, complete person. So I cannot imagine world without music. No, absolutely.
Yeah, and I've read a lot lately about also the brain development of children. They say when you start music or any form of art, actually, well, a lot of research has been done about music as such, but also there's also other research being done on dancing, for example, on movement,
Yeah.
and that I keep thinking that the solution might be that we start in the education where
Yes.
you know, where
Yes.
we make art as a subject, not just as a, you know, not just that it's a afternoon thing or on a Friday we sing or something like that, but that it's really important, the same as maths and, say, for instance,
Yes.
science.
Yes.
And that if we do that, then of course you know, children would have the appreciation, but they would also
Yes.
have a different mindset.
Yes. First of all, I want to say that people should come back to theater, because I think theater is safe place, and nobody must have fear for it, for I mean this pandemic period. And of course all prescriptions must be followed, of course, and the world of opera should attract more young people by offering a new approach to the opera. For example, by offering new original shows as regards direction, maybe, and starting from the schools where young people can have their first experience with opera. And we need also this today.
Yeah. I think really it's a matter of also hearing and you know, understanding. And I think the moment you start studying something,
Yes.
there comes an understanding of it. And of course, I think the art is also the way you think, the way you deal with life and with your art. It's always this thing where you you know, it's a mindset. It's how you think.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and if we could have children have that experience and have those skills as well, you know, then that would make society better
Yes.
overall. And I
Yes. Yeah.
think
It
I agree
forms
with
you,
you.
as I told you. Yes, it forms
Yeah.
you like as a better person, kind, sensible. It reaches inside you. So it is very important from the beginning to be near music, classical music. I mean,
Yeah.
as I am a member of the this world.
Yeah. No, that's I totally agree with you. I also think, and this came to my mind when I started photographing all the artists, that
Yeah.
maybe it's also that we don't have that much of a connection with the artists. You know, that it's almost as if we see you on the stage, and that's all. You know, that's we don't see anything, or not necessarily a personal side to the artist. So for somebody, and maybe I think it's in this time that we think maybe the artists don't need any support, because it looks all glamorous and it looks as if your lives are all, you know, sorted.
Yes. Yes.
That
But
there's,
behind this, you know how difficult it is
yes.
to be artist, to travel a lot, to be far from your family, from your people, and from your friends, and you have very few free time for you. You know, you dedicate your life to theater. So this is what we feel. As regards your photos and your videos, they are great. I
Thank
see
you
every
so
time
much.
very positive message you give. So please go on doing
Thank you
this.
very much.
I also saw from these photos the faces of these people, the artists, and they are smiling. All people smiling, so it gives us strength.
But yes, I've actually had people criticizing that, saying that I portray a false image of the artists, that they are all depressed. But I've never asked any artist to smile, and this is so amazing that
Yeah.
they smile. They, you know,
Smile.
they come in this window, and I don't say anything. I just stand with the camera, you know, in the street, and they give me these pictures. So for me, it's also very interesting. And this all made me think so much about what the artists have, you know, that they have this ability to make that switch of saying, look, here am I. And, you know, even if the situation is not ideal, they use the window and they express themselves in that way as well. So nothing on these pictures have been staged or edited or anything.
Yes,
I don't
I
even
see it.
edit the
I feel it.
buildings. Yeah, can
Yes,
you
I feel
sense
it.
that? Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm.
But I think that right people will understand this.
Yeah.
But wrong people, they cannot understand anything. So
Mm.
first of all, you give beautiful message
Mm.
for all the world, no?
Thank
Because
you.
this, we need this smile now. We need this smile because we have no energy totally this period. And second, they are smiling because they feel that somebody needs them, because you also need them, you know. So we need that, you need us, and we smile, and we feel happy for this. So why not to smile? Why we must have this? We know that the period is not easy, but
thank you so much for saying this. Yeah, I really, it's been such an inspirational process also. And you know, I also thought when I was writing to people that I would not force anybody to do it. So the people that are on the project were really people who wanted to be in it. I think who understood what I was trying to do. And I think really in life, I believe in the law of retaliation. It's, you know, what you give out, you will get back. And the thing is, what the artists are showing there is not anger. It's really it's showing something. It's a message that we can now start talking about, you know, because when it's anger and it's fighting, then this is what you'll get back. But at the moment, these pictures can start a conversation. It can start something where we start saying, look at the artist, you know, this is what they have, this is what they're giving. And we should take that in consideration, and they should be rewarded, not just in money, but in respect, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think in a sense, when I talk about value, I don't necessarily talk about, I talk about value in money as well, but I talk about value as in
spiritual and cultural. Yes, this I told you. Yes.
Yeah.
This I told you. But unfortunately, the high institutions, maybe they think to gain something like money, and this is wrong. Absolutely. So.
But you see, the thing is also that I think a lot is like the big cities in the world, they use the arts as a marketing tool. So for example, oh wait, you disappeared. No? Okay.
Okay, sorry.
No. So the cities, the big cities of the world, they use the arts as a marketing tool. So for example, in London, you know, they advertise the theaters and the art galleries, and the same in Vienna and all over the world. The arts are part of their marketing strategy to get people to come to the city. So these theaters then should be, and these artists who then bring are the reason for the revenue of the city, should be treated with respect, I think.
Yes. No, it is not bad to have publicity for opera, and yes, more people know, more is better for us, no, public, and but wrong way marketing maybe is not right, but marketing in good way we need, absolutely, we need it.
Sophia, but tell me, what did you do in lockdown apart from singing?
Oh
Did you
my
cook or
God.
bake or do something, a hobby?
Yes, I love to eat at home
Yeah.
because I traveled a lot before pandemic, so
Mm.
I don't love so much to eat always like all the day out because it is not for our health so good. So yes, eating at home and spend my time reading books, especially psychological books because I love brain. I like to
Oh,
study
okay.
brain.
Mm.
And also studied some new roles, for example, Carmen, because I want to make debut with this role. So
Mm.
I'm studying little by little this role, and we will see.
So, and how did you keep yourself motivated?
Maybe running because
Oh, okay.
sport
Mm.
gives me a lot of energy and make
Okay.
it gives me like more serotonin
Mm.
and yes, and it makes me to feel motivated also, of course. So
Yeah.
doing sport, yes,
Do you think,
movement.
yeah, movement. Do you think that artists at the moment are feeling much more closer, that people are reaching out to each other, you know, artists reaching out to each other and collaborating where they haven't necessarily done in the past? Do you get the same feeling there in Italy?
Yes, because of course we don't meet so easily if regions are in like red color, we cannot meet each other, but we write, and I see also messages, posts on Facebook, in online, and yes, they are very active, and I feel it. Yes, I feel little bit anger also, but this is normal, I think, in this period because we want to work, we want to be on the stage, we want to
Yeah,
be in theater.
yeah. So I think it's always, I hear what you're saying. It's sometimes that frustration, you know, and that anger, that, yeah, because
Yes.
yeah. Also, what is your feeling about people posting online little concerts and the concert streaming? Do you think it's a good idea?
um if these concerts are on level, like good audio quality, good video quality, because I think opera is very high level art for me. So or you make it well, or you don't make it. It is my idea. So I saw a lot of like low level videos, you know, like it was some moments that stopped and canceled the Imagine or something like so, with bad audio. We could not hear anything. So I think it is not so easy to hear. So if we see good quality audio and video, streaming videos, okay, but low level things, no.
Okay, yeah, yeah, no, I understand. Tell me, what is your wish for when this is all over?
My wish, very simple things. I want to return like simple things we were, like meeting my friends and go out free, to feel free. This is my wish. Of course, I don't speak about theaters to that I want to be on the stage, because it is very banal. I think it's normal that I feel this. But yes, I want to embrace. I see these people like saying hello from far, but I like to embrace people, my friends, and yes, this I want.
And for the industry, what is your wish for the industry? Do you think opera should change, or the theater, or how people, how the theater presents itself?
Yes, if it changed in a good way, or if it add some new things, of course, for me it's okay, especially for young generation also, I think. And important, first of all, important is that to come back in theater is not, we must not have fear to come back in theater. Then we will see.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Do you think people will be eager to come back to the theater? That audiences would really...
Yes, people want to come in theater because I think you remember also before pandemic, full theaters in Italy, full theaters in Germany, full theaters in Vienna also. So yes, I think they will with great pleasure.
Yeah. But thank you so much, Sophia. I always watch your beautiful pictures on Instagram, and you are not just beautiful and talented, but also so artistic. Your pictures are also so beautiful. But
Thank
it
you.
was
Your
so...
pictures are beautiful, and you are also very artistic person, and I like you very much, really.
Oh, thank you so much. I wish so when you come to Vienna that we could maybe have a coffee together and meet in person.
And you also, when you come in Milano, I would like to meet you, but really to meet you.
Yeah, me too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
Great
have
pleasure.
a lovely time with your family.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao.